Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Lafish. My name is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel this evening. Now, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please help us hit the red button so that you can get the video once we upload it. All right, this evening, I just want to talk about Judy Edochie. Of course, you guys know her controversy and the fact that she's now married to Yul Edochie, and the fact that she currently has a baby for him. And there's been a lot of discussion on social media about what happened, how she got pregnant, and the fact that, she is now the second wife. We all know that, yeah? So today was her birthday, and, she's been online um, celebrating herself. And she has actually been talking about this for some time now. Since this week, she's been talking about her birthday and how she's going to celebrate her birthday. But that's not the reason for this video. Now, the reason for this video basically is all because of what she wrote and the things that she's been saying. So earlier this week, she was talking and calling herself Her Excellency Judy Austin Edochie, you know, and she was on one of those Beyonce's music, trying to, like, gaslight or castigate her, maybe her first wife. I don't know. But sometimes the kind of video that she makes, makes people, even if you had any sympathy for her, you kind of like feel as if like she knowingly or intentionally did what she did, and she's not even remorseful or feeling for the first wife, me. Now, today, this it was her birthday, so of course you will expect her to be happy. Of course, everybody expects her to, to rejoice that it's her birthday. So basically, this is what, when she, when she talked about her birthday and was talking about being, she actually eloquized herself. She was, let me just try to get this, the speech that she wrote about herself. She called herself a queen. And okay, let's not look about the one, she was actually trying to tell herself, like, um where is her first message to herself? I'm trying to get it so you guys will understand the background of this, of why I'm doing this video. She did a video where she was talking about her birthday, you know, how she's a queen and everything, and so people were actually congratulating her on her birthday, wishing her well, and it was a good day. Do you understand? And then her supposed husband now sent his own message. Now, let me show you what he sent that got people talking, okay? So this is what Yel sent. Ijele Odogwu, a very happy birthday to you. Okulu or Okalisa, I don't even know what is Okulu Okalisia. To be frank with you, I do not know what that is. And he was actually, like, celebrating her and everything. Now, and Nigerians start talking. Sometimes when you are in that kind of a situation, and the man, you don't even know where the man stands. Of course, you want to celebrate yourself. I mean, I get her wanting to celebrate herself, wanting to make herself feel happy, and it was her birthday, for crying out loud. So nobody should take that away from her. But what I wanted to look at is the fact that Joel Edochie's comment, or what he said to her, when he compared to what he actually said during his wife May's birthday, was totally different. Now, remember that for the past 1 week, Judy has been calling herself queen. She's been trying to, like, she's been throwing some shades against May and whatever that's been going on. She's called herself the queen of Edochie's yells had and everything. So when I saw what actually he wrote for her birthday, and I was like, okay, let me go and check what he wrote during. This is what he wrote for Jude's Judy's birthday. And a queen of Capricorns, so not my queen. Opulu Okalisia, God's special daughter, and this was something that she wrote about herself the day before. So I had to say, okay, let me even see what he wrote. This is the two wives, yeah, first and second. Now we all know the story about how May stood with him and everything. So let's go and see what he wrote during May's birthday. So this is what he wrote during May's birthday. Happy birthday to my wife, my CEO extraordinary, Queen May Edochie. You know, I wish him. He even, if you read everything, you could see the difference between what he said to May and what he had said to um, Judy. You could see where the love is. He even said, "I love you forever." He even said, you know, you could see him proclaiming love for his wife. And I was like, this is like, this is a man showing that I love you to my dear wife. He even called, her my dear wife, okay? And it was so much words of encouragement and love and feeling over there. And he actually asked for her forgiveness. And I'm like, if I'm Judy Austin, how will I feel? How will I feel that a man that I have given birth for during my birthday is sending a blank? I just feel like his birthday message to her was so blank. There was no love. It was just, God's special daughter. I wish you many more. What, there's nothing, there's no emotion to it. There's nothing. I wouldn't say this man is someone that loves me. My husband should send this kind of a message to me on my birthday. I would say that it's coded. Maybe he's trying to, not let, girls know that he's married. I mean, to be frank with you, when you look at both birthday message, you will know where the love is. You will know this guy did whatever he did. Maybe he was drunk and, he made love to her. I don't know. But the message is clear where this man's heart is. I mean, sometimes I feel for him, sometimes I don't, because he's the one that got himself in this particular situation. But from the message, he could have even added love. Okay. So I think people start talking about this today. And instead of, I don't know who advises Judy. I don't know. I don't know whom I said. I don't know what is wrong with. I also don't know what is wrong with her, to be frank with you. So for me personally, instead of her to calm down, okay, sometimes you don't fight over love. You do not. This guy, he has in countless time, referred to you as a mistake, said, apologized to his wife, begged for for him to come back home. Even though sometimes I feel he should be off social media, but I think that this guy, if I'm a woman and I'm a second wife, I would just feel that this guy has disgraced me enough. He has even paid an apology, said you were a mistake, told the wife to come back, I love you, I mean, upon that, you've not learned or you don't know what he's trying to say. So I think people start attacking her and start talking about what is going on. And then she had to write this is how when I saw her motivational speech, that I even said, you know what, I think I need to talk about this, because we women, we need to have some sense now, get some sense. So do you understand? So this evening, she now pinned this for herself. I learned a great deal of lessons this year. I never knew I had so much endurance in me until endurance became the only option. Yes, when you have so much endurance, you were a married woman, you were sleeping around, you were on set, you were sleeping with Yul Edochie. Both of you got drunk and both of you had sex, and you got pregnant. Now I expect you as a big girl to be able to take care of your child, but no, Yul, wanting to do the right thing, decided to marry you. What I don't understand is you on social media every time shading or talking about being the queen of Yul Edochie's heart or the love. The man is not showing it. The man is actually indirectly actually insulting you in some of the comments that he's making and some of his write up. Have a little bit of value for yourself. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, your second wife, enjoy your second wife position, but there's some second wife that will just calm down and understand their position. You see, my life is a miracle. So many things left unsaid. People assuming the worst and running with it. Some bloggers hanging up against me. No, it's not about ganging up against you. You are the one giving them information. When you come on, when you're talking, when you're not lying low, when you're always, even she got to the extent of even On May's own birthday, she actually had the infantry to wish May happy birthday. To be frank, of course, you're the one giving them the content. If you do not give them content, they will not be talking about you. But you do, because you want to chase clout. You want to be out there. But God is, of course, everybody will call, Asha will call God. Everybody will call God. Everybody will reference everything to God. But God is still God. Me still standing tall with God and letting nothing or nobody stand in my way. Everything about me is a testimony. God's protection is ever surrounding me. I have absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Happy, but that's for me personally. You know what? Let me tell you. Sometimes here we all actually need to read the writing on the wall, build our own empire, and understand that you have the ring, you are Mrs. now. Forget all this social media shedding and gaslighting and trying to talk. This man, if I am you and my husband on my birthday wrote this on my wall and he did not even say I love you, baby. Okay, you are forever. He was just, this could have been written to maybe an ordinary house help or maybe someone like anybody. Could be anybody, could be a colleague. You can wish a colleague this. There is nothing in there that shows that he's your husband. So I think you could see the handwriting on the wall. This marriage, you knew May. You had a relationship with this couple. You decided to go in there, open your legs. To be frank with you, I'm not going to absorb yell, but we know in Nigerian situation, we know what happens. Okay, we all know that if a woman decides to stay with a married man, she knows she either wants something or wants contract or something. You are doing it, because if you don't want to do it, they won't force you. So when I see a single girl sleeping with a married man, I feel that she knows why. She understands why. She's very calculative. She understands the game she's playing. But for you that was already married, imagine if someone was sleeping with your husband while you were married. I understand Peter, P Square's, situation, because he's no more married. The wife left him, so he's no more married. But this person's own, Yul Edochie and Judy, I do not understand them, because Yul was still married. You know the family. You were close to me. So what you did was a calculated, what will I say now? Mistake, because it was something that when you are doing. Okay, so I mean, for me personally, I think she should it's her birthday. Let her stop all this coming on social media, trying to justify herself, trying to vie vote, and of course, vie by vote or sympathy. Of course, there'll be some people that'll be on her side. This one said, the people condemning MJD are secretly dating married men, fucking their grandfather in all the name of hookup. Make on they try mind on her business sometimes. Every day I read negative comment about her. Shy. If you're without saying and you've never done anything wrong in your life, keep insulting her. I'm not proud of her action, but we're not perfect. Okay, let's get something clear. It's not about the fact that she dated a married man. We need to put this thing in perspective. It's not about that. Is the fact that she dated a married man, that she's close to the family. She knows this guy. They were work colleague. She knows the wife. Now, let's say you want to quarrel and you want to just have fun. You could have just done that, but you went ahead and got pregnant in this time and age in Nigeria, and you kept the baby. And then after the baby was born, you now insist that they marry you. So it was a calculated, you knew what you were going for, and you did not care about me. So when you talk about dating married man, and the man is sponsoring the girl, it's totally different from trying to come into a home and destroy the home. And from all indication, from whatever this guy has been saying recently, maybe he had juju before when he was doing all those videos on TikTok with her. But this guy loves me. This guy misses his wife and his children. And this guy actually would wish for her to know that. For me personally, I'm just looking at what he said to her on her birthday and what he said to his wife on her birthday. You could know where the love is. You could know who he feels for. And her rant she can keep ranting. I wish she would just get good advice and focus on herself and her children. The child with Yul is not the only child this woman have. Let's even put this in perspective. Okay, she have older children. So why is it all about this child with Yul? Why can't she focus on her children? Is it that she did not take this child to Yale's? I don't understand. The other children to Yale's. I don't get it. You have an ex-husband coming after you, one saying that, there's so many things about you. What you need to do is calm down, madam. Calm down and focus on your children. If I'm you, go away from social media, because your mental health, you're actually affecting it. Because when you drop all those things, of course, male supporters will come after you. Today is your bad day. You are busy being online, trying to attack people, trying to, score points. Who cares? Who cares? Nobody. At the end of the day, okay, if Yale is with you, show us picture of both of you having your two of you enjoying your birthday. Show us the happy front. You should be doing a party or two of you. We want to see those things. You are busy showing us pictures and talking. Guy, please, let's try and get some sense, okay? I mean, we all need to be very, 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 very aware of the image that we take, we bring out there, as because you're someone's role model. Someone will go there and say, oh, my role model, my role model. You are someone's role model. Focus on yourself. Focus. Try to actually build your brand. Stop, I don't know how to put it. Just leave all this talk about Yale and trying to, scotch cheap points. That's my take on this story. I think she's overdoing it, Sha. She should just get off social media and concentrate on raising that little poor boy, who would later see everything that has been said about her, about him, sorry. I mean, that's my take on this story. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. For me personally, she should just get off social. It's a new year. She should be going to church, not being on social media, dropping messages or dropping whatever. Anyway, Sha, that's my take. I mean, for me personally, love lives here. You can see the fact that Yul Edochie loves his wife May, or first wife May. He actually wrote, "I love you forever." Hey, if I'm a second wife and my husband is saying this to another woman, "I love you forever," and all this love, no be how people go get me. That clearly shows that he doesn't love you. You are just a wife of convenience. He just had to marry because he had to marry you because of the child. And I think he has said it so many times, even though May doesn't want to accept it, but he has said it so many times. Then you have a little bit of self-worth and get off social media a little bit. This is why people, talk bad about Nigerian women or Black women or African women. We don't have some time. We don't know when to stop and live our life and stop depending on men. Like, our life centers around men. Have a little bit of, dignity and self-respect for yourself, and try to focus on your child. Until you do that, I don't know. All right, that's me talking about this. I don't know what you guys think about it. Just drop your comments. But for me, I think this woman, she needs to just get off social media, focus on herself, because already I feel that Yul Edochie is insulting her. He's always on social media talking about his family. He's always talking about his wife. He's always saying, "I love you forever. You are my queen," and everything. Then on her bad day, he's just dropping this blank bad day that you can drop, for, even for your work colleague. My dear, let her get her little bit of respect. That's what I think. I don't know what you guys think. Drop your comment. If you have a girl out there who find herself in such situation, you're pregnant, madam, look, I'm a Christian, yes, but abortion is very cheap now in Nigeria. And for a woman like you, are you saying it was the first pregnancy? I mean, for crying out loud, we know the truth now. Nollywood people, we know what happens in that industry. So you intentionally kept the baby. So stop crying wolf. Stop telling us about emotional and endurance. You wanted to endure. You wanted to find yourself in this situation, and you keep posting and you want us to talk, and bloggers are talking. You are giving us content. We are making money off your content. That is what you want. To be frank with you, the more you bring all those things out, the more bloggers will blog it, and the more money they are making off you. Maybe you should just not do it and just lie low, or open your own channel like Regina Daniel did when hers was too hot. I'm telling you, that's the way to do it. All right, guys, this is my take on this rant this evening, Sha, before I head to church. See you guys as we cross over. Bye-bye. God bless you. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.